Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR 48WW2 Buff here, bringing you the INORL 3M Truck Series Race 8 at Talladega. They say it's built on an Indian burial ground, but the drivers will be the judges of that, if that is a true thing or not. On the pole is Seth Cole. You all have probably heard of that name before. He will take the pole here for Talladega. And on the outside pole is the 33 of Mason Wood, second in points coming into this race. And he's going to try to hopefully survive this race and possibly take the lead away from Jacob York. Jacob York, he's first in points by 29 points, and he's starting about midfield. But let's get ready for our starting command here at Talladega.
Drivers, start them engines!
As whoever said that starting command obviously had a very southern drawl, but these drivers are getting ready to go. Then starting third and fourth will happen to be Tony Blazer and Brandon Bain. Then it will be Jacob Strumpf and Brendan Patterson. Then Beth Beat, Danielle Jones, Justin Muse, and Dylan White. A lot of rookies starting into the top 10. About 3, I believe. Now let's check out who's rounding out the back here. We didn't have that great of a qualifying run. Nicholas Guerrero last week was doing a lot of great saves. It looks like he's going to pull out a last place starting position. Sam Young going to be joining him, and a lot of other drivers. So let's get you up to the front. Pace cars pulling in. We're going to be getting ready to go racing here at Talladega. Can these drivers survive? How many big ones will there be? How many wrecks? And who will take home the checkers here at Talladega, Alabama? And we're green here at Talladega. Seth Cole will take the green. As you saw in the back, they're already going 3 or 4 wide back there. It's pretty dangerous to do at the start, as we're going to have a 3-car bump draft shooting right out to the lead. Tony Blazer and Brendan Patterson on Seth Cole's tail. Tony Blazer going to go for second, though. Got to be careful. Usually, coming out of the tri-oval is the place to be careful. Coming out of the tri-oval is where usually the big one will happen. And 4 wide is not allowed on this track, pretty much. Meaning, if you do that, you're done. Most likely, you will wreck. Seth Cole going to pull over. Brendan Patterson going to assume the lead, though. Can he beat him to the line and lead the first lap? It looks like he will. Yes, he will. Brendan Patterson leads the first lap. So far, so good. I think they may have made it through. Here comes Danielle Jones on Brendan Patterson's tail. We're still green. Usually on lap 2, coming to take lap 2 out of the tri-oval, they usually will wreck. But it looks like they made it through, and there they go back there. Huge pile up. About 6 cars involved. Any of your championship contenders involved? No, but Matt Wheeler involved, Daniel Larrymore, Brian James, and that, I believe, who is all involved. It looked like more cars from the smoke, but it looks like a lot of drivers escaped that, and I think I almost saw Daniel Jones about to get turned right there. But Brendan Patterson will take us back to the yellow flag. Or to the yellow flag for the first time. Let's check if anybody else has damage. Oh, Richard Johnson, some heavy left side damage that could kill his suspension. I saw Sam Young go around. He might have got a piece of that. Jordan Eppolito went around. And these 3 and 4 try to catch up. It looks like Brian James may have got the worst of that wreck. But I will take you to see what went wrong here at Talladega on lap number 2. And we are back. It looks like a 4 wide just does not work at Talladega. Got Charles Sanford, Anna Gregg, Kyle Sinoski, Jerry Greer, I believe. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the rookie's name. Brian James and Jordan Eppolito. Charles Sanford going to come up a little bit into Jordan Eppolito And hard into the wall. These guys go. I'm just going to try something here. Oh, I guess that didn't work. I guess we're going to have to use a different camera angle here. Well, hard into the wall they go. Oh, that's where Richard Johnson got his damage. And I think Charles Sanford may have saved it. Does he? Try to get a better angle here. Oh, Charles Sanford does a nice save right there. I say the save of the day definitely goes to him so far, as that was a very nice save. A lot of drivers helped him keep that straight too. Same with Richard Johnson in the 59 there. So he pulled a great save as you see the cars wrecking behind him. Charles Sanford is still going to have some damage, and he still will have to fix that. Matt Wheeler spinning through the grass. Daniel Larrymore, your Rockingham winner. Ever since that win, he has just not done great. And he'll get that thing turned around. So let's see what happened to Brian James here. So he got the most damage out of that. Yeah, he definitely got sandwiched to the wall. Yep, he's going to get sandwiched pretty hard into the wall. A lot of drivers behind him got involved. 22 of Tyler Jones got a lot of that. No, Alex Jones, sorry, my bad. Brian James got slammed in the back, and he'll come to rest on the racetrack. But let's take you back to the green here at Talladega. Back, this is actually just coming on pit road here. Alex Jones is trying to stop enough, and he's gonna just slam into the back of Charles Sanford there. And he's gonna spin, and man, his day just gone from bad to worse. But let's. And a lot of these drivers. Oh, it looked like there might have been something up here happen. Nope, nothing happened. They're just fanned out. Dylan White had that damage. I remember him in the wreck near the back when he had to slow down. He got some back damage in that. No one else looks like they have damage. At Talladega, if you see yourself have damage after you come out of caution, something with this track, it's just when they're trying to slow down, they ram into each other. I've tried to fix that. I can't. That's pretty much what happened to Alex Jones there. But let's take you back to the green this time here at Talladega. And we are back getting ready for restart number 1 here at Talladega. Jake Rogers first, Jake Baskinger second, Dylan Young third, Zachary Robinson fourth, Danielle Jones fifth, Brendan Patterson sixth, Justin Mew seventh, Catherine Young eighth, Jerry Guerrero ninth, and Nick Warren 10th. As we're going back to the green here at Talladega, Jake Rogers will take us to the green in at number 75 Lowe's Chevrolet. Here comes Jake Baskinger for the first position with the help of Danielle Jones, but Zachary Robinson is helping Jake Rogers. But it looks like Jake Baskinger will take the lead. Now can he hold it coming towards his trioval? Yes, he can, it looks like. But Daniel Jones looking on the outside, but I don't think he's going to get there. As we have a 4 wide for a second. Daniel Jones, Brendan Patterson, Nick Warren, and Charles Jackson. Where did he come from? Gotta be careful. Oh, there they go. Great save. That was a save right there. Brendan Patterson, Nick Warren, and Jerry Guerrero. What a great save. That could have been a lot worse than it was. And again, where did Charles Jackson come from? He came out of nowhere, and he'll assume the lead, but here comes Jerry Guerrero right there behind him. Still green flag. That 32 will assume the lead here. Oh, and Luke Walker coming down pit road is just scheduled. Charles Sanford coming off. Alex Jones, Dylan White. Yes, this must be scheduled with David Rochester. He has heavy damage. Some off-pace cars from that last wreck. But they're 4 wide all over the place. Will that be a problem when they come to pit, maybe? I swear, if they go 5 wide, that won't be good. And I have a feeling they're gonna wreck. Oh, there they go! The big one has happened. The big one, maybe, or not. It may have not happened. It looked like a lot of cars, but at the same time, it didn't look like that much. Caution! Oh wait, never mind. Another pile up over here. Who? I wonder how that happened. Take you back up front to the battle, back to the line. If I can get there, it looks like Brandon Bain will take us back to the caution flag. As these drivers are lucky, they will stay on the lead lap, I believe. And Dylan Young, after what happened on Christmas, it looks like today is not his day to get a win. And at number 3, Tracker Boats Chevrolet. And it looks like his time to at least try to win is over. Dylan White may have been involved. Matt Wheeler, Daniel Larimore, Tony Blazer. Brendan Patterson we saw up front. He's going to get heavy damage. Now they got to slow down. Oh! Brian James gets a piece. Here comes Brendan Patterson. And they're going to slow up enough. Trace Allen maybe got a piece. You just got to be careful when they're slowing up. It bites them. But I'll take you to see what happened here at Talladega to bring us under caution number 2. And we are back. It looks like 4 wide, almost the field. Tony Blazer and Trace Allen get together, and it's just a chain reaction throughout the back part of the field. A lot of cars go around, and Andreas Allen just killed that wall. That's one of the hardest hits I've seen a car take. Then Tony Blazer gonna run back into him. I mean, her. And actually knocked her straight. But that's a hard hit I've ever seen a truck take. It doesn't look that hard, but really that is a hard hit. There is no safer barrier on that inside wall. And that was driver's side door. And Trace Allen's chance at winning this race is most likely over. You'll see this full speed now. Let's see the other part of the wreck now. Let's see what happened to Brendan Patterson. Then we'll go up, look at that second wreck. Man, he was just leading a couple laps ago, then this all goes down, and it went from bad to worse for Brendan Patterson. And this could have been a lot worse of a wreck, as you see up here, but luckily a lot of drivers were able to miss this wreck. And I believe the second wreck actually started with Brendan Patterson. I do believe that. Yes, it looks like the 4 is going to slam into him. And then there goes these 3. Richard Johnson involved. Daniel Larimore. Matt Wheeler. Jordan Eppolito and Brian James, they get involved. Brian James actually did mostly get by that wreck. We saw Tony Blazer get a lot of damage. Now, how did he get his? Oh yeah, he was going to slam into the back of Daniel Larimore. And his day is done. Let's take an onboard with Tony Blazer throughout this whole wreck that happened on the back straightaway. Tony Blazer's day is absolutely done, and I'll take you back to the green here at Talladega. We're back. Tony Blazer, Daniel Larimore, and Dylan Young have all retired. The 68 and the 17 are a lap down. Jacob Schump is your leader. Pichu London second. Nick Warren third. Beth Beat fourth. Kyle Snotsky fifth. Anna Gregg sixth. Charles Jackson seventh. Brendan Bain eighth. Chris Rickenball ninth. And Catherine Young 10th. And we're going back to the green here at Talladega on lap 14 out of 29. Jacob Schumpf leading. Let's see if these lap cars will be a factor here. And they keep up to the pace. It looks like they can. Looking at these lap times, it looks like Anna Gregg and Matt Wheeler can keep up to the pace. But a lot of these cars back here cannot with some of their damage. Let's actually check in on your championship leaders. Jacob York running back here in 35th. That's not where you want to be. Or unless a big one happens, that could actually be where you want to be. And Mason Wood trailing the field also, just in case a big one happens, being careful. It looks like your points leader are being smart here at Talladega. As they're already going 4 wide almost. It looks like they just don't learn here at Dega. Brandon Bain now going for the lead. With Catherine Young right there behind them. Catherine Young getting the help of Jake Rogers. Jake Rogers staying up front, and how about Nicholas Guerrera? He started about dead last, and he's up here now. He started 41st, actually. Let's check in on this action back here in the middle of the pack. Peter London not in a spot he wants to be. Same with Jake Baskinger. I believe, yeah, Baskinger started 3rd. A lot of drivers in spots they not want to be. Mason Wood is maybe getting involved in this, and that's not good for him. And we have a 4 wide up here. Is it going to cause a problem on the back straightaway? Will it? Maybe not. It doesn't look like that. And look at this whole field right here. It just looks like a mob of cars. Can't even tell which car's which at this point. And how about Charles Sanford with that heavy rear end damage? He's keeping up pace with this field. Jake Baskinger, he's getting very close to being involved in a wreck. And there they go! Caution is out! And huge pile up. This one is most certainly huge. Oh! Jacob York involved, your points leader. Jacob York involved. Heavy damage. Your points leader day is done. A lot of damage for a lot of cars. Too many names to announce. And how about this? Mason Wood escapes that wreck while his counterpart is on pit lane with his car all ripped apart. How about that job by Mason Wood? Getting by that wreck. We're definitely going to probably have to take it on board with him. But I'll take you to see what most certainly definitely went wrong coming off that final corner. As at least I counted 15 cars may have been involved. And we're back. Let's see what happened here. I think some cars were maybe trying to come to pit road, or Nicholas Guerrera and Catherine Young got turned there. Or no, that's William Schultz. And just there was a wreck up there with Seth Cole and Sam Young and all of them. A lot of these drivers just had nowhere to go. Pile-ups everywhere. And how about Mason Wood? I will have to get a better view on him. Couldn't really get a view right there. Let's see where Jacob York comes in. Oh, he's going to slam into Jake Baskinger. And his day is definitely done. No one else hit him. I think they're still wrecking up here, maybe. See what happened to Danielle Jones. Keep an eye on Sam Young and Seth Cole. It looks like Charles Sanford and Jacob Schumpf getting involved. That sends Sam Young down into Seth Cole and Peter London. Danielle Jones can get a slight piece, but enough to get her involved. Heavy hitting a Peter London. And how about Mason Wood escaping that barely? Then, oh, William Duncan, he's going to take a nice lick right there. Justin Muse slides by. I think more cars came by and actually got involved here. Jacob Lawler looks like he mostly got by this wreck. Oh, William Schultz slams into Jacob Lawler. Gave him a boost, but at the same time hurt him. Actually, Jacob Lawler, he has a lot of damage. His day is most likely done. Let's take an onboard with Mason Wood and see how he escaped that mass carnage. He just about spun out when coming into the grass, but he did save it, and Mason Wood will most likely have your points lead. Let's take an onboard with Jacob York now. Do one last onboard with him as he heavily slammed Jake Baskinger, and his day in points lead is most likely over. That is truly one of the hardest hits I've ever seen a driver take. How fast was he going when he hit Baskinger? About 150 miles per hour, Jake Baskinger's cars lift off all four wheels off the ground. That is just one hard lick for Jacob York. And oh, Wilhelm Schultz almost just about got him. And I'll take you back to the green here for the final laps at Talladega. We're back. As you see, a lot of cars have retired here. It looks like Dylan Pote couldn't make it on fuel for this restart. He's going to have to pull in. And we have 29 cars left in the race. 27 left on the lead lap. Beth B will take us to the green. Nick Warren second. Matt Wheeler third. No, Matt Wheeler's a lap down. Jacob Sisko third. Anna Gregg fourth. And Richard Johnson fifth. And we're back to the green here at Talladega. Beth Beat leading, a rookie here at Dega. A lot of cars were taken out after that last time. As we only have under 10 to go here at Dega. And how about Nick Warren giving a huge push to Beth Beat? Will they pull away from the pack fast enough? But it looks like Jacob Sisko's right on their tail. Same with Richard Johnson, he was involved in that first wreck, but he's still in contention for this win. Nick Warren trying to the inside. Will he get it though? But Beth Beat has help on the outside, but it looks like Nick Warren is beating two cars with one. You don't see that a lot at Dega. But now he has help. How about Charles Sanford once again? Heavy damage was involved in that first wreck, and he was involved actually in all three wrecks. I saw him involved in all three wrecks, and he's running fifth with only a few to go. He's made a great save. This is VIP of the day. No, not VIP, MVP of the day. But Nick Warren going to assume the lead, and he's going to try to pull away, and it looks like he is. But that might be bad, because once they catch you, they'll fly by you. But he is somehow pulling away from Richard Johnson. Let's actually check in on Mason Wood here, see where he's at. He's right here, fighting in the top 5. He wants to get a win and really help himself in points. But fuel strategy, they cannot make it to the end on fuel. Who will win the race on fuel really is what we should be asking ourselves. Brandon Bain, he's going to assume the lead here. But here comes Jacob Sisko right back for it with Jake Rogers. He's been up front all day. Beth Beat coming back also. Mason Wood stuck in the middle. He has to be careful. Your championship leader. Oh, and he just about got turned by Kyle Sinoski right there. And they're still somehow going 4 wide. Some pit stops. Here comes pit stops. Some drivers coming in. Anna Gregg, Danielle Jones. And it looks like that's all. Looks like Richard Johnson pit last lap. Will he beat the leaders out in time? No, wait, that is not the leader. Sorry about that. Thought it was. He has definitely beat the leaders out. Beth Beat going for the lead now over Jacob Sisko, but she doesn't have help. Jacob Sisko will pull right back out in front. How about Brandon Bain? He's going to go all the way down to the bottom and try to make it 3 wide, but he won't get there fast enough. Is anybody going to pit this time by? Beth Beat's coming in. Same with Nick Warren. And Matt Wheeler, but Matt Wheeler's a lap down, and a couple other cars. Sam Young and Brian James. Same with Austin Ogo. Now it's a battle for the lead between Jacob Sisko and Brandon Bain. Jacob Rogers and Luke Walker right back there also. No, Leia Walker. Leia Walker, sorry, my fault. And it looks like it's a 5-car battle for the lead. And how about Tyler Jones? He's up here with heavy back damage in 4th. But will they have to pit? Who will pit this time by? All of them or only a couple? Looks like they're all coming in except Leia Walker and a few others. Mason Wood gonna stay out another lap also. How about Chris Rickenball and Dylan White? They're coming in out of nowhere. We haven't heard much of them from today. Only a few to go. Leia Walker trying to hold the lead over Dylan White, but how about the run they got on her? But it was not enough. Who will pit this time by? Can anybody make it to the end on fuel? That would be magic, pretty much. You'd have to have a little fairy dust in the fuel tank if you want to make it to the end on fuel. But the field is really spread apart, and this is a long pit stop cycle between these drivers. And I think, nope, actually, Zachary Robinson and Jerry Guerrero will stay out. These two will stay out. I believe these two are the last ones to stay out. Yes, they are. These are the last 2 drivers to stay out. Now it's a battle between these two. These two will most likely have to pit this time by. And then we'll see who will have the lead after that time. Dreas Allen coming out of the pit, you see. Here's Anik Reg, Charles Jackson and all them, a lot of the damaged cars. And these two just keep switching positions one after another. Zachary Robinson got that close 2nd place finish at Texas. He wants to redeem himself and get a 1st place finish, but it looks like he ain't. Well, he could, but these two are winning on pit cycle right now. And these two will pull in the pit road. Now, I believe your leader will be maybe Jake Rogers or somewhere around there. He was up at the front at the time, but no, it won't be. It will be maybe Leia Walker, possibly. Yes, it could be Leia Walker. No, Leia Walker or Beth Beat. Beth Beat should be your leader after this pit stop cycle. As we are coming to get 2 to go here at Talladega. Who can win here at DEGA? Zachary Robinson and Jerry Guerrero pulling out of pit road. Will they get up to speed in time? It looks like they might. It looks like they can. Can Zachary Robinson redeem himself and possibly get a win here at DEGA? In that number 23, Gunmetal Chevrolet. Gunbroker, sorry. Beth Beat and Nick Warren right there behind them. They want to catch him in time, but can they? Zachary Robinson catches up to Jerry Guerrero. It looks like the 2nd pack might catch him in time. They're coming on pretty fast. As the white flag is out here at Talladega. Who will get the win? Here comes Zachary Robinson for the race lead. With the help of Nick Warren, his second pack has caught him. Who will get the win? How about Leia Walker joining in up here? She's actually a lap down. So if she comes in front of this pack, that won't count as a win. It's neck and neck. Who can get the win? 4 cars on the outside, 3 on the inside. Can Zachary Robinson redeem himself after Texas? So long after trying. Texas was so close, but will Talladega be a complete win? Zachary Robinson comes through the tri-oval. Jerry Guerrera right there also. Who's gonna get the win? It's Guerrera. By a little bit of a nose of the car. What a finish. We will have to see a replay of that finish. Zachary Robinson, not today either. Zachary Robinson will get another second place finish, ever so close to getting the win. As you probably don't even want to hear what's on the radio right now. As Zachary Robinson will lose another race. And Jerry Guerrera in his second ever start will pull out a win here at Talladega. He went from flipping last week at Dover to getting a win this week at Talladega. Now let me take you to see a replay of that last little strand. We are back. They were ever so close, Zachary Robinson was, as this was one of the closest finishes in INORL history. This is a very close finish between Jerry Guerrera and Zachary Robinson. Just ever so closely by the nose of that car, Jerry Guerrera won that race. What a finish. And Zachary Robinson, another try, another failure. Looks like his win is not coming yet. As the checkered flag waves, and Jerry Guerrera wins this race. Let's get another view of this. It's a spectator view. It's amazing how close that finish was. And, oh gosh, that's such a close finish. Unbelievable finish. Let's get how many camera views we can. Here's a rear chase shot. That close win. That is one of the closest finishes in INORL history. Let's get one last look at this full speed. And Jerry Guerrera ever so slightly wins this race. And the margin of victory for this race is 0.010. That is a very close margin. And let me take you to see your official race results. And we are back. Jerry Guerrera once again won that race. How about that win? And wait a minute. I actually just noticed something. I think, maybe. Where's the 23 car in this race results? It's not showing him there. It's showing the wrong people. Hold on one second. I don't know what it is with these two. For some reason, I just look at the names anymore rather than don't look at the numbers. It's only for the event results. I just don't know why it's doing that, but it's not screwing with anything else though, so yeah. But these are your race results. Congratulations to Jerry Guerrera once again. we'll see you next week at Quarter Slammer. That ought to be a good race. That's actually where the Cup Series is going this week. And like I said, Mason Wood is your points leader by 46 points over Jacob York. Then it's Jacob Sisko, Tyler Jones, Peachy London, Alex Jones, Sam Young, Brandon Bain, Jacob Shump, Brian James, and so on. The rest of your season standings. Yeah, see, it fixes itself here. I don't know what it is, but if it ain't screwing with the season standings, then oh well. I don't know. Just look at the names, I guess, for the event results now. But yeah, but your leader in rookie of the year, rookie of the season battle is Charles Jackson by 6 points over Anna Gregg. Then another 24 points to Austin Ogo. Close rookie of the season battle. Very close. And I will see you guys once again next week at Quarter Slammer.